That was cool.
See if this works a little bit better. I've got the autofocus actually on this time, which I did not on the last episode. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning again. It is actually Tuesday this time, 7:59. It's not 8 yet. Temperature is sitting at 20 degrees. We just recently had our first big snowfall yesterday, so there's this nice cool white blanket across the land. This time I'm going to keep this short and simple. I'm headed down to Deckers. It's a little spot right along the South Platte River, not as short as Evergreen, but a short distance from Denver with an ample amount of fish. There's a lot of sections here that are still private property, so you have to respect that and don't trespass, but there's plenty of public access and good-sized trout as well. The average fish I usually catch are anywhere between 14 to 20 inches. I was hoping to maybe get to the Dream Stream soon here, but I think I need to wait for the waters to get just a little bit cooler, so maybe toward the end of this month. After making my first episode, I've just been dying to get back out, obviously because I love fishing, and two, to keep working out more kinks and how I want the format of these episodes. I still don't know yet, which is fine, but it's fun working them all out slowly, and here's just another opportunity for me to try. But I only have about 20 minutes left on this drive, so I should be there shortly. So it's definitely colder down here, and I've got my waders this time. The only problem is this comes up to my chest here, and this is where I usually put my GoPro, so maybe I'm gonna have to put that outside. We'll see. That's not too terrible. While I get my rod ready here, I want to talk a little bit about the stream. This is actually one of my favorite in the Colorado area so far. One of the biggest reasons is because it's so close to Denver, so it's an easy drive. I have also caught some of my biggest trout in these waters here. It is not catch and release at this stretch. Your bag limits too, but they do encourage you to practice catch and release. And if you do keep, it has to be more than 16 inches. So today I'm using my 5 weight, 9 foot, I said that backwards, 9 foot 5 weight, just in case we get something larger. But also if I need to cast, because I do want to practice some streamer fishing, because I'm not good at it at all. And would like to learn. But to start off, I think I'm going to use either the San Juan worm or a hare's ear at the top as an attractor, maybe a pheasant tail below that, and then maybe even try out my new fly, which I actually brought this time, even farther down, which is a size 22 little mock nymph I made with some sparkle that I actually was successful catching some trout with in Evergreen. I didn't record that time, last time was Evergreen. I'm not very good at dry fishing either, but I did bring my dry fly box just in case. I've seen that some Caddis and Parachute Adams have been doing well. I saw it on the forum, so maybe we'll even get there. I got my line all cleaned up, and so it's ready, so it floats better. And cleaning line before and after just helps the longevity. so much sunlight out. I'm in the middle of the stream. My mouth isn't moving so fast, it's kind of cold. We've been fishing for about an hour now and haven't got a thing. I don't know if it's too cold where we need to let the water warm up a little bit. It doesn't seem that bad, but we have a lot of gear on. So I think we're gonna just walk our way down and see what happens. Our favorite spot right here, but this boulder isn't really producing any fish at all. And I don't see any behind the rocks and in the pools, so maybe we do have to wait a little bit for them to come out, but it's still a nice day. I'm glad I'm out here and trying it out. Okay, so no luck at our first spot. I only saw a couple fish even, when usually here you can see tons just swimming in the pools. Maybe it's too early still. This guy showed up and said that he was even kind of early, so I think we have some time. It's still a good day. I did take a second and flip over some rocks and found a lot of stoneflies and some caddis larvae and stuff. What is that noise? Which I need to get into that practice more often, but I also need to start stocking up my fly box so that I can match the patterns that I find. Right now we're taking a little cruise that's actually, it always is longer than I think it is. Here's some more cars out, which is good to see. Taking a little cruise around the bend. We're gonna hit up this bridge spot that I like. If that doesn't work, I'm probably gonna go all the way back to the fly shop and go upstream above the bridge that's there in the center of town. I went there with my dad once when the water was really, really high, but I haven't been since. So there's a couple spots that I like here, right at this bend where there's a deep pocket, and then down, not this boulder, but there's a second boulder behind these pretty trees here, where there's another deep pull. The sun's out over here where it's not over there, so I think I'm gonna start here first and then just kind of work my way down and see how the fishing is. Hopefully it's a lot better here. I don't have my zoom lens right now, but you can kind of see there's a little strip right here. I can see some trout. I got it on the new fly. Super tight. Whoo! Finally got one, and I got it on the new fly too, so I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna let this guy go first, and then I'm gonna go back to fishing. Finally got one other. It's been a hard day. I caught this guy on, let's see, I've got 3 flies on. I switched to a wine worm, a scud, and my new fly, and this guy took the scud. I don't think it's 16 inches. Something caught in its throat. See if I can get an underwater release with this one. My GoPro. Hopefully I don't lose this. Well, I only got those 2. Whoa! Oh, that looks cool. How do I get out of here? I've been fishing for a while now. I think it's almost noon, or if not after. And I haven't been doing too well. Oh shoot. Wrong way. So I'm thinking about maybe going back up to the store and trying out the bridge right by there, or I might head back. I'm gonna drive over there and check it out. If it looks good, I'll fish for a little bit, but then I'll probably head back. I'm just gonna get back in the water. This is what waders are for. Nice little brown. Took the scud. Little shrimp I had on there. Okay, oops. I just got the biggest brown of the day. And it took the pink wine worm, or the wine worm that I have on, which is unusual. Most of the browns that I catch are usually on the nymphs, and the rainbows are on the worms. Nice brown trout. It started to get to that point where it was 5 more casts and I'll leave, or 5 more casts over here, and then another 5. And I wasn't catching anything other than the 2 that I got, so it's probably time to start heading back. Plus I don't want to get caught in the traffic coming home. I mean, I didn't catch that many fish, but still a good day overall. Weather's beautiful, and it's just nice to be able to drive a short distance and do this. I think I'll tear down at home, not here.